Hello guys, now I'm going to tell you a few words about new Subaru Outback Touring 2020. I decided not to use a speech synthesizer anymore. I used it because my English is not too high because I'm from Russia. Write in the comment as you like more. Happy viewing. For the rest of the planet, Subaru is synonymous with the Outback. That Ford wagon is to Subaru what the Wrangler is to the Jeep. Subaru doesn't make a big deal about that, but it has nearly 15 years since the company introduced its Outback in the 1972 Leon four-wheel drive wagon. That car established the formula that's been in place ever since: flat 4 engine, all-wheel drive, and a wagon body style. But rusty Subaru wagon was out there playing the unplowed roads of the northern climates long before Subaru steered together body gliding, marketing, and the legacy wagon to create the first Outback in 1994. The redesigned 6th generation Outback will feel familiar to anyone who has driven a Subaru wagon of any area, especially with its naturally aspirated powerplant. Raised with one off-kilter flat 4 shelter allied to indefatigable traction and a grumbling willingness to climb any hill and anywhere, as long as you are not in a rush. While you can still get a 6-speed manual transmission in the compact Subaru Crosstrek hatchback, the Outback is strictly automatic, specifically a continuously variable automatic transmission programmed with 8 virtual gears. The standard 192 horsepower and 2.5-liter box 4 isn't practically well suited to pairing with a continuously variable automatic transmission, in no small part because its torque peak 176 doesn't arrive until 4,400 rpm, which means that the SVT theoretical 8 speeds do not come into play until you are already well underway, because the engine has to reach the torque peak and work out some acceleration before the transmission can pretend to shift. So off the line it feels as if the Outback has a really tall first gear. You are past 15 mil per hour by the time the transmission allows the revs to the drop. The turbocharged Outback XT model fares much better with the SVT simply because the turbo engine's beefy low-end torque helps disguise the transmission's shortcomings. In a 0 to 16 mil per hour run, the naturally aspirated car clocks a mentoring 8.5 seconds. The XT does it in a far more acceptable 6.3. Should you ever flock on Outback all the way to 110 miles per hour, the XT will get there as astonishing 16.5 seconds quicker than the non-turbo. If Berman sport car means anything to you, you will want an XT, and if you plan to town your gadget bag iWareX to the local rallycross, the XT is better suitable for that too. The 2.5-liter Outback can tow only 2,700 pounds versus 3,500 for the XT. Outright performance aside, the Outback's naturally aspirated touring model mostly duplicates the Touring XT's equipment level. You can expect the base engine model along with a healthy list of options, including heated and ventilated front seats, heated steering wheels, and a Java brown maple leather upholstery. If you love colors and textures and materials, you are in luck, because the Outback interior offers all of them all at once, where the front 2 panels intersect the dash. We continued 5 different colors, 7 textures, and more quadraticals than MK Escher's House of Stairs. The Tony Touring model trades the standard dual 7-inch console screens for one big 12-inch central touchscreen, which is used with mostly good effect. Bummer that the seat-headed buttons are virtual and required multiple taps of the screen, but it is cool that the touchscreen simple menus enable easy access to the deeper menus of the car's electronic settings. For instance, there is a menu that allows the driver to select one of the 4 levels how aggressively the cruise control resumes its operation. We went with the level 4 dynamic, in which the Outback storms to your seat speed with a Bostonian impedance. The touchscreen also provides access to X mode, the Outback's off-road settings. We didn't really go off-road, but the Outback ran out of approach angle before it ran out of traction on the diagonal climb up a steep banking. Translation: pull a rear tire off ground and keep climbing, so long as the front bumper isn't stuffed into the hillside. iSight Subaru's camera-based driver assistance system. It's standard in all Outbacks and includes adaptive cruise control and line centering. One underrated feature is the system's ability to figuratively smack you upside of the head if you space out in the traffic light. If you are stopped at the light and the cameras notice that the car in front of you pull away, the systems will wait a moment and then ship you to road you. iSight's lane keeping function is the set the wheel tends to squirm as you and the car debates the precise location of the lane center, but you can use the adaptive cruise without lane keeping if you prefer. At $27,655, the 2020's Outback base price is only $300 more than the last year's model. The fully loaded Touring Edition is $38,355. The naturally aspirated Outback will work just fine for the leaders of Subaru wagon loyalists who want to get up the mountains but do not need to get there first. Some of us thought they're thinking that the XT would like about right and some pro drive mud flaps. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and write your opinion about my speech. I know that this is bad, but I try to improve it. Thank you.